Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. Sahel Aziz here, and welcome back to another video. I'm back with one of the most requested videos of my channel, and that is actually a problem that many test takers face nowadays, which is you looked away from the screen for an extended amount of time, and that is the reason given by the DET whenever their test is invalid. And that's why I'm getting lots of DMs and numerous comments uh, and they're asking for help. So I'm here to make this video, and after watching this video and following all the instructions that I'll give you in the video, hopefully you won't face this problem the next time you sit for the Duolingo English test. So watch the video carefully till the end, like and subscribe. Let's start. Okay, so I've gathered four reasons why you face this problem. The number one reason is directly looking away from the screen, and this is pretty obvious. We all know that Duolingo English Test is a test where you have to be focused on the screen the entire time. And if you just look away from the screen for once, your test will be invalid. You have to be focused on the screen. If you look like this, or if you look away like this, your test will be invalid. So that is just clear. But the problem here is that I have gotten lots of DMs on Instagram, and they are indicating that we were focused on the screen all the time and we didn't look away from the screen even once. Then why are we getting this problem that you looked away from the screen for an extended amount of time, and why is our test invalid? And they're just thinking that DT has scammed them. But is that real? I don't know, but there are more reasons why your test is invalid. So I'm going to give you three more reasons why you face this problem. Number two is bending your neck down and looking at your keyboard while typing. And that is one of the most common problems with test takers when it comes to typing uh, on Duolingo English Test. The majority of test takers don't really know how to type without looking at the keyboard, and that's why when they're writing their answers in the writing when they're typing their answers in the writing questions, they're just focused on the keyboard, they're looking at the keys, and they're looking for too long. So this is why their test is invalid, because it has been clearly said by DET that you can take a glance at your keyboard, but you can't just look for too long at your keyboard. And that's why by glance, what they mean is when you're typing, you can look down, but you have to just look back to the screen. And then in the middle, you can look down for a second or two, and you have to just look at the screen again. But many people, they're just looking down the entire time they're typing, and they're not paying attention to the screen. And that's why they face this problem, and their test is invalid. There are two more reasons why you face this problem. You looked away from the screen for an extended amount of time. But before that, let me talk about a website which is the sponsor of this video, and that will surely help you prepare yourself for the Duolingo English test and practice as many questions as you want. The website is called dreamydt.com. It is a website where you can practice more than 6,000 questions regarding Duolingo English test, and the best thing about the website is you can actually practice each and every question type separately, including the new question types which have been added recently into the Duolingo English test. Another good feature of the website is it is powered by AI. And when it comes to read aloud questions, your read aloud questions are graded by AI, and you get an estimated amount of speaking score uh, right after you practice a read aloud question, which can help you understand your speaking scores as well. Another best feature of the website is it is extremely affordable. If you want to just visit the website, create an account, that is completely free. But if you want to take advantage from all the features of the website and practice all the 6,000 questions of the Duolingo English test, or take advantage from the AI feature, then it is extremely affordable to go premium and buy a premium membership. The link of the website is in the description. You can visit the website directly from the link in the description. And now let's go back to the video. And now let's go back to the reasons why you face the problem, which is you looked away from the screen for an extended amount of time. Reason number three is looking at the camera rather than the screen. Okay, if you pay attention, the camera of the laptop is here, and many people use external cameras, webcams, right here. So what they do, instead of looking at the screen, even in their speaking sections, they just look at the camera like this. And this is a problem because instead of looking at the camera, uh, which may make the test takers suspicious that you are actually cheating or you are actually looking away from the screen. So what you have to do is that you have to look at the screen rather than the camera. And the best thing to do is that you have to just put a mark or a dot on the screen, and you have to just look at that dot. And this will prevent you from making the mistake or making the test takers suspicious that you looked away from the screen. And the mistake number four, and the final mistake that why you face this problem, is that whenever you are asked for the speaking questions in writing questions, so this is a habit which I also had, that when I'm thinking about something, so I look up or I look like this. So I just, uh, move my eyes around, and this is what makes the proctors suspicious, and you face this problem and your test becomes invalid. So whenever you are thinking, instead of looking up or rolling your eyes around, you have to look at the screen and think for the answer. And this is a mistake which is made accidentally or unintentionally. So you have to just practice so much for this one, and you have to just make yourself aware that you don't make this mistake, because this is one of the reasons why your test is invalid and why you get this problem, which is you looked away from the screen for an extended amount of time. Because this is a habit which I had when I and still have when I'm thinking about the answer. So I just close my eyes, or sometimes I just roll my eyes around, look up, look right, left. So this is a problem, which is why your Duolingo English test becomes invalid. So these were the four reasons or the four mistakes that you make during the test, which leads to this problem on DET. So the next time you sit for Duolingo English test, keep these four things in mind, avoid these four mistakes, and hopefully you won't face this problem and you will get the result for your test. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.